Okay, here we go with part 2 of Tammy's day getting 5 nuggets while I was testing the Equinox 800. And I had a lot of fun with the Equinox, so without further delay, here comes part 2. And my impression so far of the Equinox out here is good. I'm struggling a little bit trying to pinpoint, and I guess that's only natural. I'm not used to these coin relic machines. I'm more of a gold nugget guy, but I think this machine is going to be a real groundbreaker in that instead of having a machine that has to I think she's got another nugget. I'll be there in a minute. What's groundbreaking is I think this machine will do both quite efficiently. I've got a target right now. Right around 2. It sounds real good. But I think I got to go look at her gold nugget. And then we'll dig this thing up. Let's go see that nugget. There she is over there. Okay, we're over here with Tammy. Well, I'm over there testing the Equinox. She's over here kicking butt on the nuggets. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice piece right there. Way to go, girl.
Thanks, dear.
That's what, 3?
3.
Huh. All right, well, I got a pretty good target over there. I'm going to go dig it.
Yep.
Boogie up there. More bones. I think she's lucky around them old bones. All right. Sorry about the sun in the face there. I'm going to walk back over and dig that target. Alrighty, we're still testing here while Tammy's up there kicking butt on the nuggets. We're going to see this target. This target's coming up as a 2. Solid 2. I mean, I'd dig it anyway. I dig all targets, but this is a little better than the last ones. Okay, and it's a nice solid hit. And again, where it looks like our hot spot's going to be right in here for trying to pinpoint nuggets by eye. I don't use a pinpointer much. The machine's saying it's right there. Are you kidding me? Did you get another one? You know what? That darn woman's up there. You're going to have to bring that one over here. I'm busy trying to find my own. Dang women. How big is it? Well, bring it over here and show me. I got a pretty good target. Okay, let's have a look at this nugget. Oh, it's a nice little rough one. That one isn't quite as yellow as the other ones, is it? Yeah, folks. Another
Lick it. Gold
nugget. This one's a little butt ugly nugget. Doesn't have the nice shiny color as the other couple she got. That's how it is, though. Some of them just aren't that pretty. That one's still a nugget. You can see the gold. Darn right. Congratulations. That's what, 4?
Yes.
Geez, I'm still working on my first one, girl. Okay. This machine's working pretty good. It sniffs them out pretty darn deep. Really? Alright, it's out of the hole. And maybe move this just a little bit. It's right there. And here. Come on. I keep pushing it around. Oh, come on. Another piece of that rusted tin. Now that one sounded good and came up as a 2. It's going to take a little study and a little practice, I do believe, figuring out the best route to take for gold hunting here. I'm in multi-frequency right now. I'll probably come out again later and test it in single frequencies. But I do like the machine. It's doing well out here. And I think I'm going to go grab my gold monster and hunt with it for a while. I'll come back to this and we'll get this out in a couple different areas where I'm not actually out there actively hunting micro dot gold. Like I said, I'm still learning this machine. I'm not a coin relic guy per se, so I may be setting up in settings that aren't quite right. It sure is hearing that tin well. I'm going to swing it for a little bit more, see if I get over anything. If I can get over anything really spectacular, I'll put up another little bit on it. But I did promise to show you what it would do out here. And here's what I've got so far. Number one, I'm inexperienced with the machine. Number two, it works quite well out here. I would have no problem hunting with this if this is all I had all day long, and I'd feel confident I could find gold with it. Number three, I like the way it runs very smooth out here. Some of this ground is pretty rough at San Domingo, so we're going to take this to a couple other places coming up here and try it on some a little bit rougher ground. But I tell you what, folks, if you want a machine that's going to be able to coin relic hunt and come out in the goldfields, I think we might be looking at one here. I'll do some more work with it later. And like I said, a lot of inexperience going on here with this machine too. I just got a hold of one. So we'll see how it goes. Some thoughts on the Equinox. This is my first time out with it into the desert. I'd really like to see the 6-inch coil come out for the type of hunting I'm doing now. If you look, we're right on the bedrock here. This is bedrock in the washes. Then we got the tailings piles up along the edge here where they dug all this up. We're looking for really tiny pieces in here. And I think I'd feel better if I had the 6-inch coil on this machine, because it'll obviously hear this stuff without a whole lot of trouble. But it's pinpointing these little pieces is tough, and it's not getting near the sensitivity as the 6-inch coil probably will. Again, I'm inexperienced with that coin relic machine. I'm liking it more as I use it, and if any of you Equinox users out there see what I was doing wrong or not wrong, feel free to point it out. I don't get butt hurt all that easy. Like I said, I'm well aware I'm new with that machine. You get me around a gold machine and I can make them dance. This one, it's going to take a little work to make this one dance yet, I think. But I'm having fun with it. And for the Equinox today, Nugget shooter out. Oh, and Tammy, nice gold.
Thanks.
This is the last target I was messing with the Equinox, trying to find it with that 11-inch coil. I've got the 5-inch coil on the gold monster, And here's the difference between the two. This one's going left and right. And just screaming on the gold monster. And it's a lot easier to pinpoint. That's why I was saying I think we really need to see that 6-inch coil for that Equinox. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun in the desert. Okay, we're right there. Now I was having trouble locating this target. I'm not having any trouble hearing it now. Sorry for the jumping around. We're going to set up the camera here as best I can for you. Just a second. I hear that woman's yelling again. I don't know what she's doing up there, but she's doing very well today. Let's see if I got one. Nope, we got a little piece of trash here. But I had trouble locating this with the Equinox. It's really rusted out. I still think with a 6-inch coil it's going to make a huge difference. I'm going to spend the rest of the morning hunting with the gold monster because I'm seriously getting my butt kicked here, folks. Well, she called me back over. She's up to 5. Unreal. That one's kind of long and skinny. I got one like that here the other day. That one's weird though. Nice gold.
Thanks.
Keep going.
I am.
I'm going to the gold monster now too, so now.
So it's time for competition!
Yeah, okay. Alright, I've switched over to the gold monster now. I got some catching up to do here. Strictly because it has a smaller coil. I think if I had a 6-inch coil on the Equinox, I'd probably be using it still. But they're supposed to come out pretty quick, so I should have one to show you soon. I'm using pretty much the same settings as yesterday. Today's June 10th, 2018. And I'm hunting in 9 clicks up on the sensitivity right here. Instead of auto 1 where I hunt a lot out here because it's so hot. I said that yesterday. We got full volume, we're hunting deep. And Tammy and I are going to hunt this wash here. And all these tailings right here. It seems whoever was dry washing here was a little bit sloppy. She's up to 5 nuggets now. And she's over there digging something else. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Don't think it's all fun and games over there. She's dug, I don't know, probably 20 pieces of screen and garbage out of that pile too. And a lot of these places you go to, if there's a lot of trash, instead of walking away from that trash, you might want to think about the fact that a lot of other people just walked away because they didn't want to struggle with the trash. She hasn't moved out of an area 10 feet round. And she's dug 5 nuggets and God knows how much crap over there. And that's the key, man. You got to be patient. You got to work hard. You can't just pick and choose through your targets and walk away. You got to dig them all. I'm going to have a hard time dragging her home today, even when it gets hot, I think. She's going to sit there and work that pile till she's moved every bit of dirt around. But that's okay. And I've got some catching up to do. So I'm going to swing this gold monster around a little bit and see if it wants me to at least get a nugget or 2. But that's okay. It's a good day. I learned the Equinox is going to be a fine gold detector. And I'm just a happy camper. Let's go.